All right. What is up, guys? We have got the last, I'm guessing the last. They gave us another preview. And so I haven't looked at it yet either. We're going to go through it, though, together. I saw a picture of Wolverine, which means we have another There are so many Wolverines. If we talk about how many Wolverines are heroes, are villains, there's a lot of Wolverines. But I'm guessing this is the last preview because this is a lot of content they've given us, and the set comes out in a month. So let's take a look at this. A new team of Dark Avengers steals the spotlight, subverting the Avengers' reputation of evil ends onto evil ends, daring to hope. The Avengers prepare their incredible powers for a desperate last stand. So we have Dark Wolverine, Dakin. So this is cool. They're doing the like the Dark Avengers, like Iron Patriot and stuff like that. I wonder if they'll have an Iron Patriot card. We have Last Stand as a new ability. And this is Dark Wolverine. Each player reveals a yellow hero, gains a wound, and then it's the same effect. And then shuffle Dark Wolverine back to the villain deck if he escapes. So Last Stand. The new keyword represents how a Dark Avenger fights hardest when all alone, back to the wall, making the last stand. Treacherous and cool. They don't understand the teamwork of the real Avengers. So you have Eris. And he is Last Stand, KO one of your heroes. And then we have Dark Hawkeye, which is actually Bullseye. Last Stand, KO one of your heroes, and choose one. Each other player KOs one of their heroes. Each other player gains a 0-cost hero from the HQ, or from the KO pile. Some villains Last Stand, which means you +1 for each empty space in the city. So they thrive on having no villains in the cities with them. That's pretty rough, because especially early game. But they're all worth a lot of victory points. So it looks like Dark Miss Marvel, whose Moonstone is Last Stand. So she's 8 if she comes right out, which is pretty crazy. Each other player discards 2 cards and draws a card. For fight ability, we have Captain Marvel, who is Novar. I don't know who that is. Last Ambush. If any of the Dark Avengers are in the city, each player gains a wound. And then some. Oh, we get Photon. Nice. So some Captain Marvel and Photon cards say Last Stand. Wait, we get another Captain Marvel? Oh, okay. We'll get to that point. Some Captain Marvel and Photon cards also say Last Stand, representing how they fight their hardest near the end of the battle. Likewise, this means you get +1 for each empty city spaces. So we have Photon's rare, which is play 2 Avengers heroes and get Last Stand. So very strong. It's almost reminiscent of the Johnny Storm's rare, but I think his is for filled city spaces, so this is kind of flipped. So at least there's heroes to balance out these, because these are strong villain groups. That's a strong villain group. Okay, so it says, choose the order you fight villains carefully when Last Stand is in game. If a mastermind or scheme causes a city space not to exist, that does not count as an empty city space. Double Last Stand means double the bonus. So in that one scheme that gives us 7 spots, that's 7 city spaces. But then when it flips to 3, it's only 3. So you can actually potentially get more attack if there's more empty city spaces. That's pretty crazy. And we get Captain Marvel, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's like white and gray or white and silver costume. That is sick. And she's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Okay, dominance on the battlefield. That must be her uncommon. Is that Captain Marvel in a S.H.I.E.L.D. suit? Perhaps a hint of things to come. That's so funny to me, because I'm like, she's got a. That's pretty dope. That's sick. That's a sick card. So I'm really excited for that, actually. That's super sick. Okay. So is this like leaning on agent, like the S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff coming out later this year? Okay, so we've got a scheme here. Secret Hydra Corruption. So 30 S.H.I.E.L.D. officers in the S.H.I.E.L.D. officer stack. 1 player. 7 twists, 2 to 3 players, 9 twists, and 4 to 5 players, 11 twists. It specifies the 30 because when we get the next set, it's going to have more shield officers, like special ones, and so then that way you'll have to cut it down. Like how sometimes it says that about other things, like wounds, you have to have 6 or whatever. Well, because they mix wounds, I mean, I guess it didn't matter regardless. But in this case, yes, there's 30 officers and the S.H.I.E.L.D. officer stack. Okay, so special rules. Officers stacked next to this scheme are Hydra sympathizers. You may pay 3 recruit to have the player of your choice gain them as a hero. For each twist in the KO pile, including this one, put a card from the S.H.I.E.L.D. officer stack next to the scheme. Then the scheme transforms. So you even see the wording is like prepping for the new thing. It just seems like it is. I don't know, maybe not. So then we flip it over, open Hydra Evolution. So special rules is officer next to the scheme are 3 attack Hydra traitor villains. When you fight one, return to the shield officer stack and KO one of your heroes. That's pretty nice. For each twist in the KO pile, including this one, put a card from the shield officer stack next to the scheme. Then, if evil hasn't won yet, the scheme transforms. And the evil wins when there are 15 shield officers next to the scheme, or the shield officer stack runs out. Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool scheme. That looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun there. So I'm really excited for that. We hope you enjoyed our card previews for Marvel Legendary Revelations. Join us this fall as we open the files on the paramilitary espionage agency that guards Earth from criminal terrorists and supervillains alike with Legendary Shield. So this comes out August 21st. We're less than a month away. So we have... Okay, so let's kind of recap all the previews right now. What did we have? What was the breakdown of the? I don't remember. So we know. Let's see. We have the War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Speed, Photon, Ronin, Captain Marvel. Am I missing anyone? Because that's 7 right there. I don't know. Let's look up everything. Okay, so I pulled up all of the things. So according to the breakdown of the back, there's 9 heroes. So we have Quicksilver, we have War Machine, we have Speed, we have we know we had Scarlet Witch. That's 4. Ronin's 5. We know we have let's see. No heroes there. 5. And then we know we have Photon is number 6. And Captain Marvel is number 7. So we know 7 of the 9 heroes. Okay. So we got that. We know the 3 masterminds being the Mandarin, the Hood, and Grim Reaper. The 4, we know that one of the... Oh, we know the 2 villain groups. One's the Hydra. The Hydra, if it's Hydra... Or if it's Hydra, like the location, Hydra base, whatever, that's a villain group. I mean, a henchman group, I'm sorry. And then 10 Rings is the other henchman group. We don't know the bystanders yet. We know the villain group of the 4. We know that there is Lethal Legion. There is Hood's Gang. There's Dark Avengers. And then am I missing one? We may be missing one. So then we know 3 or 4 of those. And then finally we know they gave us a lot of these Dark Avengers cards. And then we know, I think, 3 of the 4 schemes. Yeah, I believe we know 3 of the 4 schemes. So we know quite a bit of what's in this. So that's really, really cool. So I'm really excited to see what those other 2 heroes are. Speculate down below, because this feels like we're getting... It seems like we're getting most of the cards that are going to be MCU characters. Like we have, like, or we needed MCU characters of. Like we have Photon coming in the WandaVision show. We have a new Captain Marvel, so it's like, I don't know if it's more, I don't know. Maybe that's just a coincidence. But it seems like we may be getting more stuff related. Like obviously War Machine, Quicksilver, and Scarlet Witch we got. Like we have, well, I mean, it just may be a coincidence. Maybe those are things people are wanted. But, it just seems like a lot of interesting groups. I'm kind of sad we didn't get an Iron Patriot mastermind to lead the Dark Avengers. Maybe there's one of the villain cards is an Iron Patriot, but that's kind of a bummer. We could have had Iron Patriot as a mastermind, but either way, that's fine. So yeah, let me know what you guys think the other heroes are, because we're missing 2, and when this set comes out, I will do, of course, a breakdown of the whole set like I normally do. So we'll get kind of a little more in depth there. But this is great that we have these previews. Very, very excited about this set. This set is looking to be super dope. I mean, it's looking to be really, really good. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday with the playthrough. And have a great day.